Hey guys, Michael Aldrich here. Today I'm just making this vodcast, sort of just complain a little bit about my students. You know, they just never check progress book. All of them are absent all the time, and they always ask, "Oh, Mr. Aldrich, what's my homework?" And it's like, I don't know. Did you check progress book where I posted it for the whole week? I don't know. In other words, it's just obnoxious. So, this is what I think should happen. I mean, just take a look at Shia right here.
Do it! Just do it!
You're right, Shia. It would just be easier if they just did it, Just do it. But, fortunately for me, there's Web 2.0 tools such as Twitter that we can really use to help solve this problem of students not checking to see what their homework is. So what is Twitter? Well, let's take a look. Twitter is an online social networking service that enables users to send and read short 140-character messages called tweets. Registered users can read and post tweets, but those who are unregistered can only read them. I use Twitter in my classroom, probably a lot like Mr. Mosul. Alright, so here on Twitter he has his page, and it has all the different U.S. history assignments for each day, and so you post the chapter that they have to read, the homework questions that they have to do. Being in math, it would be a little bit different, but at the same time, it would work very similarly. So why would I use Twitter? Well, because kids look at Twitter a lot more than they do at progress book. That's one of the most common things that they're doing on their phones during your class for the most part. And so, if you get them to be looking at Twitter outside of the classroom, when you post your updates and stuff, they don't really have an excuse as to why they don't have their homework for that day. So one of the most common questions I get is, what barriers do you anticipate you will encounter with this method, with Twitter? And so I just think to answer that with, probably the greatest barrier is going to be your students not following you. If your students are following your Twitter feed, then they will get all of those updates. They'll get notifications that tell them, hey, there's a new tweet from Mr. Aldrich's classroom. And then they can go look at it and they can see what their new homework is. Or if they're just scrolling through their feed, then they'll see that there. And hopefully that'll be a good reminder for them. So I guess the way that I would overcome these barriers, overcome them not following Twitter, is to do it as an assignment at the beginning of class and give them points if they are following. And so that way, hold them a little bit more accountable.